Hey guys, what's up? It's Christina here, and today I'm going to give you some of my favorite items between the baby and toddler stages. Now, I'm not going to discriminate from one store or to another in this video. Normally I would do Amazon. You can typically find most things on Amazon anyways, but let's be real. If you're a parent, you're trying to save a buck or two, so find these items wherever you can. I will link them below where I got them or where I could find them online for you. And let's just jump right into it. If you guys can hear the rain or thunder outside, I apologize. I was going to do this video not at my desk, but it is all doom and gloom outside, so I needed to use the lighting for my makeup mirror. So there's a little pro tip for you, because I'm a pro. Let's just jump right into it. I'll start with like the kitchen stuff, kitchen meal items, and kind of go from there. So we got these. See if you can see them. These are rubber bibs. They have adjustable notches here for the length of, what you need it for your baby's neck or whatever, or for your high chair. Sometimes it can like hit the bottom of your high chair. I am so incredibly glad that we found these, and I was worried about, them fitting, because sometimes they can slide out, especially if you have like messy foods or whatever, just because of the way they fasten. But these are amazing. We went through so many bibs with Emma, and like, it doesn't matter if some bibs claim that they're waterproof or mess proof, like they are stainable, they are so hard to get clean. These are amazing. Some hot water and just put them on the drying rack and they're good to go. They are dishwasher safe, but I've never thrown them in the dishwasher because I didn't really need it to. We have 2 of them, and that is all we really need. I love these. Moving on, if you guys are ever gonna go out of the house to a restaurant with your toddler, these are amazing to have. They are basically, and my friend is the one who told me about these, so I am so glad she did. They're basically, you seal them. They come with stickers on the corners or edges of all this, and they're very colorful, like designs for the kids. Right now my daughter's really into animals, so you can see that there's bears on this one, and it basically just adheres to the table. But here's the kicker, it's removable. So after your child is done eating, because no one's gonna put a hot plate in front of a toddler, hopefully, you can just wrap up all the mess in this and throw it out. These are amazing. They've been really good to us when we go out, and I just don't know what I would do without them now. As far as our drink cups go, we are still using the Nubby brand. Let's see if I can do it in there. Now, the one thing I like about these particular cups, they're plastic and stuff. I wish it was easier to find a toddler cup that was made from glass, but it's glass. So there's downsides to that, You want something that's durable for your kid, but also doesn't hold a lot of scent. I will admit these can get quite nasty, so you need to wash them out pretty good and pretty often. But look, if you listen to it when you seal it, you hear that click? That just means that this is sealed and locked. There's even a little lock symbol on it. I can get you to, I don't know if you can even see it on camera really. There it is, yeah. So there's a little lock symbol, which just means that this is now in leak-proof status. Now, if you have a kid between 12 and 18 months who's walking around, they will take this anywhere you go. Half the time I'll find it in the middle of random places on the floor, so I like the fact that these are spill-proof. Also, my daughter hasn't quite gotten the hang of having to tilt her head back as she drinks, so it's nice that it comes with a nice straw in the bottom. They are removable, so you don't have to have them if you have older kids, but they're great to have on hand. Next is these IKEA plates. Now, you don't have to get them from IKEA. I'm sure they make very similar dupes of this, but we got ours at IKEA. They're pretty cheap from IKEA, so if you have an IKEA store around you, I would suggest them. They're very colorful. They come in a pack of like 10, I think. Don't quote me on that. And basically, I just chop up all her food on this so that it cools faster than being in the larger bowls with all of our food, because she's still using her hands to eat a lot of stuff. So you know, when you have a toddler, you have to take into account temperature with touching, not just with your mouth. For some reason, things are way hotter in your hand than they are in your mouth. So I love these things. We've only bought one pack. I think I will buy another one. They're not scratch resistant, but they're great as far as like dishwasher safe goes. And I always know that this is for Emma. Like, this is her food right here. The next thing I bought actually for Matt, because he has been drinking a lot of protein shakes. I thought he could take this with him throughout the day, but it ended up being a really good snack carrier. So I'll link them below. They're basically Go Stack cups, and you can get as many as you need. Here, I'll go. And they just keep stacking and stacking and stacking. So we'll put Emma's snacks in there, you know, Cheerios and Goldfish, and I can throw this in a bag. Now, I do also have another snack cup that is one we actually give her. I can't find it. So I'm definitely gonna have to order more of those. I'll go ahead and I'll insert a picture so that you guys can at least see it. But it's really nice, it's pretty standard. It has two handles and an in and out like flap. So Emma can walk around with it. I'm not worried about it getting everywhere. Yes, the lid can come off, and when they figure that out, it's like a shock. But I just kept giving it back to her, and eventually, you know, the fascination of having the lid fall off and everything go everywhere wasn't of any importance anymore. She knows it's like where her snacks are, so she uses it for that. So those are the two things that we like to keep snacks in. Moving onward to, I guess, activities. She really likes these My First books. So this is just one example, and this is just one brand. We have a ton of different brands, but basically all the pictures are labeled and have colors behind them. So it's a really good teaching tool for kids to learn words and colors all at the same time. So she absolutely loves this book. She will sit down and read it all to herself. It's the cutest thing. So I recommend some of those. There's also a couple of things in her playroom that I'll show you. One is going to be her carpet, her like area rug. We have like a jungle theme in her playroom, and at first I was really sketched out by buying this carpet because there was absolutely no reviews about it. And if you guys have ever looked up area rug prices, they're so expensive. I didn't want something expensive for a playroom. You know, like, it's going to be played on. I'm not anticipating that it's going to be used, you know, for 10 years or so. So I wanted something more durable but still colorful for her. I found this great one. Comes in 1,000 million different patterns, but nobody had reviewed on it. So I took the risk and I got it, and I'm really glad I did. They have all sorts of sizes, so I will link the one that we specifically bought below, but you can go ahead and check those out. Along with those, I did get the Sprouts. I think it's Sprouts. It might be 3 Sprouts. But I got the organizers for her bookshelf in the playroom. And again, you can pick out so many different types of animals to go with these organizers. I also got the hamper for it, which, you know, you guys will see in this little clip. But it's funny enough, the hamper has just turned into another toy box. So we have all of that in her playroom. It all goes really good together with like the animal theme that she's so into right now. And I couldn't be happier about it. Going on to bedroom and bath items. We love her Rest nightlight. You can download the app on your phone and it syncs up. So there are times when we've put her to bed where we've forgotten to put her songs on, because if this is your first kid, having sound at night is really good for them. It blocks out all the other noises that might keep them awake. So we've always had Emma listen to the same song every single night. She just knows it's like bedtime when she hears it. But this has the ability to turn on at specific times of the day, so when she gets older and we're trying to train her to stay in a bed, you know, till a certain time, well, she can learn that when the light comes on, that's when it's time to wake up. So they work as alarm clocks and or music machines, really cool night lights. So I highly recommend that. yes, you can buy a speaker, you can use it that way, but this has just been so cool, and she loves to play with it because it's touch at the top, so she just touches it on and off and on and off, and I don't know what we would do without it. We literally cannot have a night without her having one. She has one here, she has one at her my mother-in-law's house, so yeah. As far as bath goes, it was really hard to find hooded towels once she got to a certain height. I did find this really cute one. I think I got on Amazon. Don't know if there's a brand. Oh, it's Blanchberry. Made of 100% bamboo rayon. They have it in, I think, a bear and then a bunny. It's super soft. It came with the washcloth which I don't even have anymore. But it's cool because it has a really large hood and it's very long, so you don't have to worry about your kid being too big for it. It also has a second hood over here, which I can only assume is like if you wanted to wrap them up like feet wise, but I don't know, we don't use it for that, so I have no idea what the actual purpose for the other part of the hood is, but it's there. Moving onward, so if you guys are new parents and your kids or might not be at the age where you're worrying less at night, sleep sacks are a great tool. So the sleep sack that we tend to use is the Halo sleep sacks. You will recognize them because they always say back is best on them. I don't know if I can get it, yeah. So we have had a ton of different sizes over the years. Most of them we're going to be using for our second kid, so that's great. Some of them are like more girl specific, but well. And then the best ones are the ones you can find with the zipper that starts at the bottom. The hardest part about putting a toddler to bed sometimes is how they like flap around. So getting their feet in, zipping up the hard part first, and then following through with all the rest is just such an awesome thing. So she can roll around all night and always has a blanket with her. I do wish they made more long sleeve ones for like the winter time so that we didn't have to worry about her always being in a long sleeve. But that's the only downside that I really see to these. She's also at an age where she's climbing now, and this keeps my heart in my chest because I know she's not going to be climbing out of her crib or falling out of it. She can't open her legs more than a few feet, so she can stand up, but she's not swinging her legs over the crib. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else like off the top of my head. I mean, she has her standard bath toys and whatnot, but for the most part, it's all pretty standard items. Please tell me what you guys like. Like, I'm always looking for things that could make my life and her life easier. So if you have any suggestions that maybe I didn't try or have left out, just please comment them below. I would love that. And as always, guys, please be patient with me. I'm trying to upload as many videos as I can on a timely manner. But it's been rough lately, just with all that's been going on through the house, my pregnancy, the fact that we're getting ready for vacation in a couple of weeks. So there's that. As always, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.